slow, you know.
Will you button me, Ren? Will you shut up, you fool? I shall kill you. You bloated sack of protoplasm.
And, let's see, there's Professor.
Good news, everyone. Bad news.
Fry, the way to a woman's heart is through her parents. Sleep with them and you're in. And, this guy.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah. Young lady, bring me a sandwich from the dumpster. And leave the maggots on it. I'm scuttling.
Whatever. And yeah, Futurama's got a new DVD coming out. It's called Into the Wild Green Yonder, and it's the last of that series. But they sold so well that Fox started making noises about maybe doing a 6th season for television. So I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. I mean, I got, huh? So would you? Yeah, but I got more at stake. I'm almost 60. I gotta start saving money.
All right.
So I'm here with Billy West, the man, the legend, the myth. I hear that, well, word on the street is you're not really a big fan of actors doing voices for movies. I don't want to point any names, Eddie Murphy or...
No, actually, Eddie Murphy is adept to doing things like that. I don't mind him or Robin Williams or Mike Myers because those guys understand characters.
Those are all comedy guys.
They know how to change their voices. Regular actors, if the day that they're not famous anymore, their voice tracks will mean jack shit, you know, because they flatline and they don't, you know, they weren't meant to be animated.
Someone like Queen Latifah, for example. Or, well, we don't want to get into.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know, it's called stunt casting. Let's put so and so in the movie, and we'll put more asses in the seats, but that's not true.
Does it work the other way around? Like, let's say a voice actor in a regular movie, or?
Yeah, me. I was in a movie over the summer last year. It was filmed called DEMOTED.
And I don't have the lab results yet, but I'm pretty sure it was one of you two who took a dump on the hood of my car last week.
How was that change of, instead of just relying on your voice to more of a performance?
I think it's easier. Yeah, because you have to create heavens and hells behind a microphone. And you have to be believable, and people have to feel something for you. They can't see you. But, I mean, to be in front of a camera is like, you know, you don't have to be all over the place. Less is more, and it's more on facial expressions or body language or, you know.
So,
it's easier.
What do you think owns the character? You who come up with the voice and everything for him, or the writer who says,
the character,
well, it's gonna be this?
He was going to do the character. I knew him, and we worked together a couple times, and what we talked about was our mutual love of big dumb announcers from a long time ago. You know, the guys that far and away above everything else loved the sound of their own voice, and they couldn't let it go. Even if they had nothing to say, they had to like make noises and, you know, I'll be back at 11 o'clock. You know.
If it's a lesson in love, watch out. I suffer from a very sexy learning disability. What do I call it, Kith?
Sex, Lexia.
No, but that voice, it wasn't particularly doing Phil Hartman, although I knew that they wanted him to do it, so I had to make it sound sort of like what he would have done. But I based those on people I actually knew and worked with, big dumb announcers from New York and Boston.
Now, how does that work? Like, let's say Zoidberg's voice. Can you apply that voice to another character, or is that voice owned by Zoidberg? Or?
Well, it's pretty much recognizable as that character. I mean, I've done variations on certain voices that for other characters, but you know, you try not to sound like exactly the same or anything like that. That's antagonistic to the people who own it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Billy. It's been a pleasure. Thank you again.
Thanks, guys.
Good news, everyone. This is Professor Hubert J. Farnsworth, and you're listening to Hippo Juice. Good thing I brought my umbrella.